Alrighty, welcome back. Let's try looking at, I guess, the Madness Maw Mine, as it's worth doing because it's new. Alrighty, can I one-shot this thing? I was wondering if I could one-shot it with a base attack, and it looks like I can't still. Still, it's easy enough to kill. And... Menudo geode. Sometimes the pocket of intestine remains behind when the cow undergoes the transition to an infernal ungulith, and you get one of these. Stone sphere full of boiling tripe. Gross. Very gross. Okay, we have a person who's got, whose face is a rock. I'm curious. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. We're gonna leave. And we're gonna... Hornswoggle. Hornswoggler. Chill, chill. I just don't have my mask on. I forgot it here after the last time. Oh yeah? Where's your proof? Proof that I left it here? Well, I'm not wearing it, am I? Which I obviously would be if I had it with me. Come on, let me in. Alright, fine. But don't forget your mask this time. Okay. So I spent 150 EXP to complete a dialogue which gave me back 50 EXP. So this was super worth doing. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. A mine that's not only guarded, but guarded by cultists. Uh-oh is right. Thinking of getting to the bottom of this. The mine or the mystery. Either way, yeah. What is this, like an Uzumaki thing? They're looking at spirals? For people who don't know what Uzumaki is, Google Uzumaki, read Uzumaki, and be like, wow, this was kind of weird and took like 3 hours, but it was a really interesting 3 hours. Hello there, fellow cultist. What? Go away. Well, that's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask, anyway? Leave him alone. You don't like this. The spiral makes you uncomfortable. What happened to your mask? I modified it. Made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? I'll be right back. Wait, what did this say? Huh. Looking at the spiral makes you feel queasy. You don't like this spiral at all. Hi, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, what's cool about them? They're mine! Don't touch them! You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick all back up. He'll pick you back up. Leave them alone. Hi, how's it going? New mask, who dis? I'm, bye. Wait, what? This person's mask is either wrong or awesome. Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose? So, who's this master everyone's talking about here? Our great dark master, Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. Hi, how's it? Shh. I'm listening. To what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Yeah, of course. The hell? Rocks. Alright. It says, Dear Jeff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Or GIF. This is definitely a silly walk that I don't recall seeing before. Your Alvarado transponder goes crazy when you get near these rocks. Dig in. Your deft picking reveals a ladder leading downwards. Alright. This machine says, Chanho, Chachana, Chano. There are 4 buttons. Leave. Big cylinder on top of this big rectangle. Take it. I got the Alvarado cylinder. Bunch of paper cards in the table. Grab them. Alvarado punch card. Complicated. This is a piece of thick paper with dozens of square holes punched in it. Looks like they used... It looks like the ones they used for the census back in '90, but way more complicated. Pile of broken Alvarado machinery. Scrounge. Alvarado scraps. Alright. Cool. So my intention here is to not mess with this machine, but instead go to the professor, which you can just, like, go to by clicking on the map icon up here. And I'm wondering if by turning in some professor stuff, I will gain the ability to perhaps read the inane scribblings of Alvarado technology. Well, then one way to find out. Hello, Professor. 5 piles of scrap yet? Yep, got them right here. Great, let me just... Yep, okay, this'll do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. It'll take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Are you familiar with the lost Dutch oven mine? Grim place. But that's where I found the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Alright, I'm on it. Whatever, let's start doing some Alvarado quests. I heard that doing the first, like, 10 is definitely the hardest. Skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush, give directions to his fort. I sure am glad to see you. I could have been wandering around lost here forever. Which way's the fort? I've got an important delivery to make. What am I delivering? Cannonballs. No, of course you don't see them. I can't carry regular old cannonballs around on horseback. They're heavy. Here, look. You dig around your saddlebag until you find a couple of peppercorns left over from lunch. Here, see? These are dehydrated cannonballs. Much easier to transport, and when you need to blow somebody up, just add water. Anyway, which way to the fort? Alright, well that would have taken me to the skeleton fort area, but oh well. I already knew how to get there. This sluice isn't very tight. I can use my mind-splaining ability to tighten it. And I got some meat nuggets. What the hell? These are some stinky fishes. I can't get closer now without some stench resistance at least. Do I still have stench resistance items? Let me check. It would probably be under something here. It'd be an accessory, maybe? Maybe one of my lapel pins will give me stench resistance. Nope. One of my rings? No, I checked all these. Hat? Nope. There's gotta be something that gives me stench resistance. Ah, yes, here it is. The sweet smell and flowers will give me some stench resistance. We put it in there. And now I should be able to move through here freely. The stench here is barely tolerable. Isn't a Dutch oven, like, a slang term for, like, when you fart or something?
Under the blankets.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, you put the other person's head
That's right. Or I thought that farting under the blankets was the Dutch oven. Then what's, like, the super Dutch oven? Is there a super Dutch oven? No? Okay. I've never Dutch ovened anybody, so I guess there's a little life experience for me that I need to get.
No.
The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Soda crackers, Vienna blood sausages, and jellied escargot. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them. Miner's pants. Gas mask. Oh, dang, that gas mask is freaky looking. Could have used this 5 minutes ago. No, could it be another spittoon? It can be.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it, where the spit leaked out. Although, oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Oh, jeez. Fine. Okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made out from the skin of a clown. You get out an item. Spit-soaked pants. These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. +2 armor and +2 speed. That's, unfortunately for everybody, probably the best pair of pants I own. No, the cargo jeans just barely beat out the spit-soaked pants. Ah, damn. Well, we can't always be so lucky. Cry of mining supplies, you assume. Pry it open. Smelling salts and spiked coffee. Not useful and not useful. I mean, slightly useful and slightly useful. I don't know. I've never used either of those items. Okay, empty mine carts. Anything in here? Oh, I don't have a can of oil, so I can't get any deeper. Huh. Can I use the spittoon? That would be good. I mean, good. Just use all the tobacco-laced death oily miner spit to oil up the thing. Past an abandoned campsite, open it up, nails, bunch of crap. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it's an angry guard cow. Whatever will I do? You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Okay. I am supremely overleveled for this part of the game. Stunningly so, actually. I only got 15 EXP for doing that. That's really bad. We'll dig through the haystack and grab the length of rope. Anything to be found here? Doesn't really look like it. What's in the smoldering embers? Dig in. Got a red hot poker. Not really too useful. Apparently the poker was actually really hot. You notice some words carved in the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly. Curly Butterfield. The legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Investigate it. Luckily you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch, labeled Coal Ridge. There's an inside of the map itself, with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Uh-oh. Every cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. We will deal with those in a bit. But first I'm going to pick the barn door. A lot of spare butter churns. We'll build a crate, open up the crate. Rancher's pistol's probably pretty good. Depressed rancher's candy. Like all things for ranchers. This candy was a lot better before the cows came home. Instead of Jolly Rancher, it's Depressed Rancher. But shh. What's in here? Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. We'll get the tainted milk. This milk moves of its own accord, perpetually solidifying and reliquefying itself according to its own curdled desires. Old toy box, open it. A little group of toy skeletons made somewhat self-referentially out of polished bone. We'll dig through the haystack to get a needle. And I guess let's check the guns real quick. So I have a befouled pistol. It's still better. +6 moxie is still better than the +5 moxie that I get from the gun that's not covered in spit. Okay, let's walk amongst the ungulates. Okay, how many are there going to be? I guess a bunch? Let's just fight our way through all of them. Shouldn't take too long. I can basically one-shot all these things. And I have enough speed to get first attack on all of them. I think that... Now, I'm not much of a biology-er, but I think that ungulate is a biology term, sort of, for, like, Wow, Shoot Nanny is just damn useless. Anyway, I think a cow is an ungulate, and that means like the animal has a hoof and it's cleft or something. I don't really know too much about it, but I mean, I have a cousin who's a biologist, so I guess what I could do is I could just give him a phone call real quick and then ask him like, hey, are cows ungulates? And then ask him what an ungulate is. And then he'd be pretty pissed off because I think it's probably like he lives in a very different time zone from me, so he'd probably be a little bit pissed off about that. On the other hand, I don't mind burning relationships with people, especially family. Okay, now there's enough things that I might be able to actually get some use out of the Shoot Nanny. I got a little bit of use out of the Shoot Nanny, sure. Perfect. I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through any more of these things. Effectively infinite number of ungulates. Okay, I should have read that instead of just randomly killing everything. Well, I thought I'd get more things, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh well. Thanks for watching.